Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mila, you're at my book talk, and today I have a if you like this show, try. No, that's a lie. And today I have if you like this book, try this show. Now, here are my credentials. I don't watch TV a lot. And if I do, it's either Lord of the Rings or like The Hobbit. Or like a Disney movie that I'm trying to get my sister to watch. Or K-pop Demon Hunters because my sister decided to put it on the TV. That's literally like I don't watch movies very often or TV shows very often. So I decided it would be fun to switch it up by giving you some of the TV shows that I do love as recommendations for you to watch in case you want a visual version of like what you're reading. You know, maybe darker or grittier or with a lot more nuance or with cool visuals, because movies and TV shows are a lot of it are about the visuals. This is specifically TV shows. But yeah, there's one that I haven't really fully watched, but you'll understand the vibe and why I am recommending this to you once I tell you. So we are going to start from, I guess, the bottom. So I recently read Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir, and I really enjoyed it. And the fact that Ryan Gosling is going to be in the movie, and they really picked a really good person for Ryland Grace. I cannot like stress that enough. I'm not even a big fan of Ryan Gosling. Like, I don't even know. Anyways, I really enjoyed the book. I thought it was a lot of fun. And the TV show I would recommend is Doctor Who. Specifically, like the newer seasons, like starting from like 2005 and onwards. I haven't watched like classic Who, but I have been pretty up to date with the new ones, especially like the most recent season and everything. And I sort of keep an eye on it, like developments and who's the next Doctor and all that stuff, and sort of like also the public opinion of certain episodes and seasons and stuff like that. So Doctor Who follows our main protagonist, so to speak, the Doctor, who is an alien. He is a Time Lord, and he has this box called the TARDIS, stands for Time and Relative Dimensions in Space, and it is bigger on the inside. And you follow him on all these adventures, and he has these fantastic speeches, and he has been played by a lot of people. The 9th Doctor is played by Christopher Eccleston. The 10th, and arguably probably the most popular and most famous, is played by David Tennant. The 11th Doctor was played by Matt Smith, also known as Daemon Targaryen. 12th is Peter Capaldi. 13th is Jodie, last name I've forgotten. And 14 is David Tennant again. And then 15 is Shruti Gatwa, I think that's the name. Most notably played in Sex Education. So he was fantastic, I think. I really liked his vibe, to be honest. So that is Doctor Who, mainly for the space aspect, mainly for the adventure aspect. There's like mysteries in certain plot lines, so to speak, in certain seasons. It's just fantastic. Then we have Blood Over Bright Haven. If you liked Blood Over Bright Haven and you haven't watched it yet, go watch Arcane. It's got like the magic stuff, like that like sort of looks like alchemy in a sense, but it's also like not fully explainable. And then it's got amazing characters, amazing character work, fantastic moments of like tenderness and violence and just power and greed and just a fantastic plot line of like everything in between. And yeah, it's fantastic. Blood Over Bright Haven, watch Arcane. Then we have Legendborn. If you liked Tracy Deon's amazing, phenomenal series, Legendborn, I would recommend Merlin. Why would I recommend Merlin? Because Legendborn literally follows like the Tale of Arthur. Like we don't get Tale of Arthur specifically, like directly, but there is mentions of Arthur, Merlin, Knights of the Round Table. It's got a whole thing behind it that is the inspiration is Legends of the Round Table, basically, right? Knights of the Round Table, Arthur, Merlin, and you know, the big bad guy, basically. So Merlin is fantastic. Do not watch the season finale on Christmas Day. It will ruin your life. Says me who hasn't watched the finale. If you liked T. Kingfisher's newest release, Hemlock and Silver, I think you'll like Once Upon a Time. And see, Once Upon a Time is an interesting one because you gotta be in it for the long haul, and you gotta look past the bad CGI. To be honest, actually, to some extent, some of the CGI actually isn't that bad. And you have to look past the fact that the family tree is kind of like a bunch of squiggly lines. It's not a family tree. Okay, it's just like a circle within like a circle within a circle. It's weird, okay? The family tree is a point of contention for sure. Well, it's not a point of contention. It's a joke. It's an inside joke for the fandom. But Once Upon a Time is basically like all the fairy tales, like the Grimm fairy tales, Snow White, Little Red Riding Hood, Belle, Sleeping Beauty, all those in one show. And the casting is insane. Some of these people go to have like insane careers. Some of these people, like the casting is so good that you can only imagine them. The casting for the Mulan character was more accurate, I think, to like her story and her persona and her personality than the Disney live action. Like I can't, like, I don't know. Like the live action was cool, but also like, why did they remove the songs? Like, it's so boring. Why would you remove the songs? The songs is such a core part of the movie. Anyways, so there's that. Then we have, if you like Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson. Honestly, if you like Stormlight Archive as well, I would recommend to you Avatar: The Last Airbender if you haven't watched it. If you haven't watched it, I'm talking about the original animated series. Do not touch the movie, which does not exist, or the TV show. Do not touch those. You will step very far away from those, okay? Because it will warp your entire view of the original series if you start from the movie or the live action TV show. Do not, and I cannot stress this enough, do not watch the live action. Mistborn has powers that are related to metal. There are those called Mistborns who can control all the metals, and then there are those called something else, which I've forgotten the name of, that can only have one metal. Each metal gives you power. You sort of eat it, you consume it, and then it sort of like burns, I guess, in your stomach. And yeah, so that's, you know, Avatar, Last Airbender, got the powers and all that. In Stormlight Archive, there's also powers, and there are specific people with powers. You're not born with them necessarily in Stormlight Archive, but you do have to do very good things. You have to be like chosen in a sense. In Mistborn, you are born with the power, or you're not. You're like a normal person. You're either born with one, or you can control all six, I think. And there's like a hidden seventh element, seventh metal, I think it is. Then lastly, we have, if you like Six of Crows, stay with me, Peaky Blinders. I mean, like, I don't know what to tell you guys. Like, what other show would I recommend you for Six of Crows? And this is the show that I haven't watched fully. All the other ones, I've watched either a bunch of seasons or all of it, like Doctor Who and Avatar: The Last Airbender, or I have watched like 3 episodes and then I didn't continue. The thing is, Peaky Blinders is a weird one because the actor Cillian Murphy, I have so much, like, it's really connected to Birmingham. My mom did her master's at the University of Birmingham. My dad keeps getting mistaken for Tom Hardy, who plays in Peaky Blinders, and my late aunt and Cillian Murphy look a lot alike. So, like, I think I started watching it before my aunt passed away, unfortunately, but they look so alike, and it's insane. Like, especially, it's crazy. I don't know what to tell you. Like, it's just copy paste, like, it's crazy. So I can't get over the fact that there are 2 doppelgangers that are in Peaky Blinders that are related to like my family's, like, they're my family's doppelgangers, which is crazy. So yeah, so that's why I haven't really watched Peaky Blinders. Fantastic acting though, from what I've seen. Great acting. And I do love the caps. I love the caps. I don't know, it's a vibe. It's a vibe. And it really hits. It's like a darker, grittier, adultier Six of Crows, essentially. Except set in Birmingham, you know? Cool. Yeah, okay, that's it for this video. I am running out of light in general because it is getting late. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts down below. If you have books you have read and you want recommendations, maybe I can help you out, maybe someone else will help you out, and vice versa, to be honest. I will link all the stuff down below if needed. I will link, if you like this show, try this book versions, and yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. Follow me on my socials, do the usual thing, and I will see you in the next one. Happy reading!